Sit back and relax for an evening with the Thamesmen.
Hello!
How are you?
I am great, as ever.
Good. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Thamesmen. Your evening is absolutely in safe hands here. Haven't dropped a thing, you know. So let's introduce ourselves.
Oh, yes.
I am Alex, and I am in San Francisco.
Welcome to San Francisco. I'm Peter Thompson. This is my wife, Nancy Jarvis, and our son, Brian Thompson Jarvis.
We noticed your hybrid out front. That's a V-Series, right? Wow, so everyone here drives a hybrid, huh?
Oh, of course. We're a little more progressive and ahead of the curve here in San Francisco.
I am George, and I am in Los Angeles.
Issue with you is if you have a physiologic disorder, it's from the stress of surgery.
Well,
Sort of.
sort of. And you've reached the light entertainment, low budget reaction channel of the internet. So, you know, move on. If you want to do yourself a favor, really, there are much better channels out there. But if you want to hear some good music and join the community and have a banter with us at the end, then you're more than welcome to stay.
And what I say about the community, we've got a great community. Alex and I got together last weekend, and we got a Patreon group. If any of you want to join, and we had a little Patreon meeting, and we had a great chat, and we had some amazing recommendations from our patrons, I think they call them. And tonight we are covering one of those, I believe. Is that right?
Absolutely. And sorry that we couldn't do the Europe Patreon. We'll do that next. But thank you, everyone who attended the US one. And absolutely, someone said the Allman Brothers. We're doing the Allman Brothers. And what do you know about the Allman Brothers, George?
Okay. Not much, really. In fact, weirdly, I mean, I think, is the Allman Brothers very much an American institution?
They are. I mean, I know Dwayne Allman, obviously, was a guitarist. He died on a motorbike accident super young. I know that he played with Clapton on the Boulevard album. You know, they're really famous. I mean, he is unbelievable. I know that Greg Allman is on the keyboard. I know that they did the very famous album as the Allmans at the Fillmore East, I think, which is an amazing live album. But apart from that, I know nothing.
You did pretty well, I would say. That's not bad going.
Play with two drummers.
Okay, all right, backup drummer.
Just in case one dies.
Yeah, well, blows up.
Really, he exploded on stage. Just like that.
It just went up.
It just was like a flash of green light, and that was it. Nothing was left.
Look at his face.
Well, there was.
It's true. This
true.
really did happen.
There was a little green globule on his drum seat.
It's like a stain.
Yeah, exactly like that. I always think they should just get a Siamese drummer. I mean, one mouth to feed, four arms.
I used to love a band who had two drummers, a band called from Austin called You'll Know Us by the Trail of Our Dead, which is a great name for a band. And they had two drummers, and they were spectacular because they were like, it's not two drummers playing the same thing. It was just alternating, and then they'd move around. One of the drummers would become a singer, and then it'd swap. It was a fantastic act. It was brilliant. Anyway, another story.
Well, I was going to go and pick the Whipping Post, obviously, which is, you know, especially at Fillmore, and hopefully we'll go back and do the Whipping Post because it's so goddamn brilliant. But I picked Jessica.
Okay, like I said, I know very little. It's amazing how little.
You know this inside out.
Do I really? Is it one of those tracks? Okay.
All right. Yeah. It is the world's greatest driving track. It's the music from Top Gear.
Oh, is it the Top Gear? Oh, fantastic.
So do you know that? Have you heard the Allman Brothers version of it? Obviously,
no.
They wrote it.
No.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It's that good, you know. Anyone who's got a little bit of herbage, light it up now because you've got 30 seconds till we're going to play. Have a little puff because this one is going to
take you away.
this one's going to take you out. I wish I had a little bit of puffish. Let's do this, right? Allman Brothers, Jessica, one of my all-time favourite driving songs.
Before we get into that, if you like what we're doing, please like. If you don't, dislike. We're fine with that. That's just feedback. We like that. But please do make an effort. Hit the like button. Hit the bell. So if you want to hear more of us, so you get notifications. But the like button is the thing that sort of tells us if we're in the right direction. It tells us if we're going to keep doing more, whatever. So please do. That'd be awesome.
It's also the single greatest thing you can do to encourage us.
Well, and we do this purely for love. We don't make any money. So the like button is our pay.
Out of this, can't you tell?
Yeah. Well, who would pay for this anyway? Let's face it.
I know, and I tell you.
Yeah.
Right, let's do it. So it's a long old track, 7:30, but it is just, it's not the live version. It's the album version. It's just absolutely brilliant. 3, 2, 1, boom.
Oh, I know. Yeah, of course.
Bass.
that is sonic perfection.
Absolutely brilliant. Have you heard that version before?
No, not at all. I mean, like I knew the Top Gear bit, the beginning opening stanzas or whatever, the first bit, and obviously some of the bits they edited in for the Top Gear stuff. But I had never heard that whole thing, and it is, my God, that's musicianship. That's like, we've listened to some stuff, but that is just,
and they can do it live.
Oh, what? That would be amazing.
That is tighter than a clam's arsehole at high tide.
Oh, that is so good.
You know, the just the driving underneath, and then you know there's so much talk about that. So the underlying the rhythm section underneath is just a juggernaut.
Yeah, no, but you know, then when the piano kicked in, that little segment with the piano was
there's a genre of piano, Southern rock, and Lynyrd Skynyrd do it. They do it. Southern rock piano is in a world of its own. It really is just absolutely. You think also, you know, Freebird and the piano on that, and that apparently was a roadie, and they were in the studio doing Freebird, and he just sat down and played the piano, and then joined the band. But yeah, I love Southern rock piano, but that pianist absolutely fucking phenomenal. And then you know, and also again tighter than a duck's arse.
I would love to know who engineered that and how they recorded it as well, because it was amazing. You could hear everything. Like at one point, I was just like, you could hear the Hammond or just kicking in the background, but it wasn't overwhelming. It was just, it was everything. And then we had the perk and stuff like that. You could feel it and hear it. You could see it being there. You know, I don't know how to explain it. It was magnificent.
And then obviously you got, I mean, I think the guitarist was the guy who wrote it was Dickie or whatever, but I'm not sure that Dwayne Allman played. I've got to do some research on this one. And, but it was written by one of the guitarists in the band. But I mean, just, you know, it's so tight. The band is so good underneath both the piano and also the guitar. They just float around. So you kind of get lost. They're playing around the rhythm, like, and they repeat a phrase, da-da, 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 and then they syncopate in and out. And it's just at that moment of time when they're syncopating in and out and they're going in between the rhythm, you are lost in this rock.
Yeah. I mean, how can you even imagine writing a track like that? And just, 7 minutes of perfection, really, isn't it? You know, it's.
If I ever rob a bank, which I don't think I'm going to do at my age, and I have a getaway car, that will be playing
full volume. Yeah.
Full volume. Yeah.
He was an utter bastard of a bank robber, but he had great taste in music.
Absolutely. Yeah, but you know, and hopefully we don't take one of our cars, so we just end up a quarter of a mile down the road with a bloke. You know what I mean? Sitting there in our balaclavas with the Allman Brothers playing. Wait for this bit. But it is absolutely just. You can see why. You know, when I say it's one of my all-time top driving tracks, if you're in the car and that comes on and you whack it up loud, it is just phenomenal, you know.
I mean, it was a smart choice of Top Gear to take it and use it as part of their theme tunes and things like that. You know, very clever piece of
the run, and the way all they jump back in, down, you know, and then they work on thirds and they're all perfectly timed coming in, and there's many of them, and it's just like that is such a intricate, well played and written piece. Yeah, it's phenomenal.
It is a phenomenal piece. Yeah.
And some of them wear cowboy hats.
Don't hold that against them. I might own a cowboy hat or two.
Well, yeah. So we, you know, why don't we take a break now and go over to meet Dan, the new weatherman.
Oh yeah, Ted Sahara. So new member of the team. I've got another new member of the team, Ted Sahara, in our weather center. And let's see what he's got to say. So over to you, Ted. I think he seems to be having a bad day. Hope the chicken's okay. Anyway, but where were we? We were talking about the Allman Brothers.
Ted, is he okay? Yeah.
Chicken I'm worried about.
Well, obviously, we're going to do more Allman Brothers. I didn't know you were that much of an Allman Brother virgin. But to be fair, they didn't make it across the pond.
No, not in the same way. I think, and I think that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it, sort of thing.
But the famous album Live at the Fillmore is just an
What
album.
year was that?
Well, late 60s, early 70s, 71, 70. I mean, it really is. It's got a picture of them with all their gear outside, the black and white photograph, and it is just an all-time phenomenal album.
Okay.
Actually, you should just go and get it now.
Okay, all right. No, I would definitely want to go and check it out and listen to more, because that's, and I think maybe back in my younger years, that wasn't my wheelhouse, but definitely is now. So yeah.
All right.
Great
Well,
stuff.
wanger or banger for the Allman Brothers?
Banger, mate. Absolute banger. Absolute banger. What sort of banger is that?
I reckon it's a southern banger of some sort.
A Louisiana hot link.
Louisiana, are they from Louisiana? They're more kind of southern.
Well, Louisiana's south, isn't it?
Okay, well, isn't that kind of jazzy Louisiana?
Well, or Cajun, or maybe some. But okay, maybe not that. Okay, how about a Top Gear banger?
Top Gear banger. And for those who don't know, we're going on and on about Top Gear. There is a program in England that went huge around the world called Top Gear, and they picked the beginning of that for their theme tune. That's why we keep going about Top Gear, and we all grew up on Top Gear, and it's a phenomenal program. So yeah, we had a snippet of that, so we recognize it in a different version. So to hear, to actually go to the fountain where it came from, absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, perfect, absolutely perfect. So I think, if people enjoy Allman Brothers, want to hear more, tell us what's next. I
say Whipping Post.
Okay, all right.
But anyone else, put it down there, please, because obviously I am not an Allman Brother aficionado in any way, in any manner.
I'm not even in the slightest, which is terrifying. But at least I'm honest.
It's very thin-sliced knowledge, except for that I do have a few albums of theirs I really like, but I'm not an expert anyway. I don't know the members of the bands.
All right. Well, we could up from here. We can learn. That's what we do.
Like and subscribe, everyone. Thank you very much. Told you, and you're in safe hands. Absolutely brilliant. Where else are you going to see the Allman Brothers discussed by two idiots, British people who know nothing? And it's mixed. It's educational shit like that makes you come back for more.
It doesn't get better.
Nah, couldn't get better. Hopefully. See you on the other side.
See you later.